Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. So this is going to be the weekly check-in, relationship check-in, love check-in, whatever you want to call it, for the fire sign of Aries. We're going to do it a little bit differently this week. Normally I would do an elemental read, so for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, but this week we're going to switch it up, and I'm going to do a separate video for each of the signs. Just to see, how you guys like it. I might still do a combination elemental check-in somewhere, but this week I think I want to give each of you your own video. So we're going to start off with Aries. This is going to be for June 10th to the 17th. And we're going to do 2 cards for you and your person. All right. Now, this could be for those of you who are in relationships, just starting relationships. Even if you're not in a relationship, it could be a significant partnership that you might have with someone. But for the most part, this is a love check-in. All right. And we'll see. Sometimes your person, you're not with your person. You may be separated. You may not have started your relationship with them yet. So there's all aspects to it. But we'll see what comes out. We need 2 cards for you and your other half. Show me. Alright, Aries, the 2 cards we're going to draw for you this week is children and stay optimistic about your love life. Wow, interesting. Okay, so children and stay optimistic about your love life. So these are the 2 cards. One could be for you, one is your partner. Generally, the first card I pull is your card. So I feel like this is you, right, Aries? You've got children on your mind this week. Could be your children. Could be your partner's children. Stepchildren, right? Could be children that you just happen to be taking care of now. You know what I mean? They don't necessarily have to be your own. Sometimes children, the card also represents a very immature relationship, But oftentimes than not, it does seem to end up clarifying out as to actually taking care of young ones or youngsters or somebody, or taking care of someone that is vulnerable, right? So let's see what's going on for you this week, Aries. We're going to pull a card in the middle for that relationship, and then we're going to pull 3 cards each for you and your person. What's going on for Aries this week? And your person, what's going on? June 10th to 17th. Show me. Alright, Aries. 10 of Pentacles. Good. 9 of Wands. Hangman. 4 Swords. Your person's got Queen of Wands, Chariot, and 3 of Wands. All right, bottom of the deck is 9 of Swords, so worries and anxieties. There are some worries and anxieties. Perhaps that's why Stay Optimistic came out. So in the center, there is joy coming up. There's abundance coming up. There's a happy home life coming up between the 2 of you. This is your relationship card. 10 of Pentacles is perfect. So it will come together. It seems to be that children play an important role in for both of you, right? Both of you want children, perhaps, right? Perhaps your families are coming together, okay? Perhaps you're beginning to talk about children. You finally decided to think about it. Your partner's optimistic about it. I mean, with 10 of Pentacles, that's like the whole family coming together. You, Aries, have been kind of on a long journey here. You're kind of tired. 9 of Wands. Right, so you're tired. It's been a long struggle, and you've got Hanged Man here as well. So there's been a change coming up with 4 of Swords as well. Can be you're kind of waiting here as well to make your strategy. That could be why your person wants to stay optimistic about your love life this week. It could be that you're kind of holding back on some things, right? With the Nine of Wands, I wonder, this could be a mingled family, like a mixed family. So children from previous relationships. Could be Aries that you've got, you've maybe had some issues with children from a previous relationship. You felt quite stuck about that. Hanged Man could be that you've come to a realization of how to handle that situation. And right now, this week, after this realization has come, you're kind of planning your strategy, right? To accomplish whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. This could be if you're dealing with custody issues or something like that. Or if you're just dealing with, this is a battle card, right? I really do feel like it's custody issues because Nine of Wands talks about looking back on past battles. It definitely signifies that you've been through a lot, right? You're exhausted from it. And so there's definitely some kind of, you feel isolated in your fight as well. It could be that you've been fighting for quite some time, or that there's been some kind of strife to do with the children for quite some time. And this week you have this realization, you're planning your strategy. Your partner sees you as a strong person. This is how your partner sees you. Very fiery, you're willing to do what you need to do, Aries, right? And they want to move forward with you. That's why they're staying optimistic. They realize they need to wait while you handle this situation, but they definitely want to move forward. They've got the Chariot, and their vision is kind of like, they have a vision. They have a goal. This person is definitely ambitious, all right? This is an ambitious person, your partner, and they want to see a way forward with you, certainly, right? But they know that they have to wait. The Chariot is not in motion yet. The Chariot is kind of, is like potential energy. It's like building up energy, building up energy. If you can see his face, he's like concentrating. You know what I mean? It's not engaged yet. You don't see the Sphinx is actually moving, right? So it's not engaged. But it has all of the indications of being unstoppable once it is engaged, right? So your person is ready to go forward with you. They know they have to wait because you're kind of in a holding pattern. You know what I mean? And, I think this week it's all going to be about this inspiration that you had. Let's just pull out some Thelema cards to clarify. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a tricky week for you, Aries. This is a very specific message. I know you've probably had a lot of anxiety as well. I think your person has too. These are another 9. It's been a kind of like, it's been a long struggle for you. Perhaps this struggle may have been going on since before you were with your person, since before you were in this relationship. I do feel like you're in a relationship with someone, right? But your ability to move forward and to get to this 10 of Pentacles is kind of like, it's not in jeopardy, but it's waiting for this whole situation here to finish and come to, Could be that you guys are together, you're living together and everything like that, but your ability to move forward together with your lives is kind of on pause until you're able to resolve the situation with the children. And this week, it'll seem as though you're finally starting to come up with a good strategy. Perhaps, especially if you've been going through a long battle, right? This week seems to be the week where you're getting some inspiration on how to handle it. The battle may not yet be over. Get some clarity on these cards, please. Show me. I don't want these weekly readings to be too long. I just don't want them to be kind of short and sweet, so... Oh, upside down. There's the Queen of Wands. That's you. That's exactly how your partner sees you. 9 of Cups. And the Lovers are there. 4 of Swords. There you go. There's your 4 of Swords. That's amazing. Two of Wands, and Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is like 10 of Swords. So, yeah, it has been a very long struggle. It's been very painful. It's taken you through a lot of changes. But here's your clarification. You are the Queen of Wands. This is how your person sees you, and that's who you are. You know, so that just clarifies that this is how your partner sees you. Your person loves you. They see you as being very fearless. All right. Nine of Cups talks about, Nine of Cups is about having a lot of love in your life, but a lot of relationships, but still kind of feeling like a little separated from people in your life, right? You know, it's like the people that you love, but you're not able to be quite close to them. So it's interesting that you know, you have a lot of love, but it's not like you're intertwined. So this is really backing up this kind of message that I have, that right now you're going through a period of trying to deal with some kind of custody issue, I believe, over the children. And this is coming up to clarify the Hangman. It's been kind of a stuck situation. You may have felt like you've been in a holding pattern, like you haven't had any forward motion. But yeah, this week you're getting inspiration on how to move forward. The Lovers is here to clarify the Four of Swords, meaning that, you know, your lover, your partner, they're here to support you. They're waiting for you. They're not going to leave your side. All right, your person is there for you. If you're having doubts that they're not in it for the long haul, or that you're going to lose them or anything like that, you know, they're there. They love you. So they're, you know what I mean? You have a really great love with your person, with your partner who you're with now, even if they may or may not be the other parent of the children. You have 10 Pentacles coming. So be confident in that, in your love. Here we go, Four of Swords. That's the Four of Swords, and this is the Four of Swords. So your partner is definitely, you know, he knows you're waiting. He or she, vice versa, doesn't matter. But your partner knows that you're waiting, Aries. They know that, you know, and this could be like a mother fighting for their children, or a father fighting for their children, you know, either or fighting to see their children. It could be a space issue. It could be a custody issue. It could be anything, but there's a separation there and you're trying to bring them back, right? Here you go, Four of Swords. Yeah, they know you're waiting. They know you're in a holding pattern. They understand that. Here's the Chariot and the Two of Wands as well. To clarify that, they definitely want to move forward with you. They know it's going to take some time. They're there. The passion is there. And this is your partner. This is who they are. And this is, like I said, then I say this is a very ambitious person, a very solid person, a fiery person. Here comes the Knight of Wands. Your partner is the Knight of Wands. You're the Queen of Wands, but they're the Knight of Wands. Right? So they're a very dynamic person. Different than the king. You know, it doesn't always have to be the king and queen. But right now you're the queen being, and this is why I feel like this is going out to a feminine and motherly type of fiery Aries out there who's dealing with this issue with the children. And this is your partner. This is that kind of energy coming in for you, right? And again, this can be vice versa. It's not really gender specific, but it's energy specific. So this is a very strong, motherly, feminine energy. And your person here is a very kind of Knight of Wands, a very active, dynamic partner, a very ambitious partner, right? And they're willing to go where you go. They're willing to set their chariot on you, Aries, right? They don't want to leave you alone to battle this by yourself. And they're there for you. Yeah, this is your check-in for the week of June 10th to the 17th. I hope it resonated with you. I wanted it to be nice and short and sweet and to the point. So if it did, you know what to do. Like and subscribe and share. I'll check in with you guys next week. I think I'm going to keep on doing these readings like this. I like these individual readings. I think they're way more specific. And I can do you guys a reading each week, a specified focus reading for you guys each week. That's not too long to watch, and I think that'll be working out just well. All right, guys, so I love you so much. Have a wonderful week in June. Bye.